I was saying this to a group of people when they said, are you this one Jesus? You know, a bunch of soldiers and stuff. I am. But what are you saying? That's, I am. You are not. Now some strange, real truth. I am. You, none of you are. And yet each of you is the only one here. I am not. It's a paradox. I am to you your upstairs knowledge folders. You know, we use 100% of our brain, but most of it is in the library up there. Anyway, you people are hungry to know knowledge, to know things that are out of the norm, things that have locked you into fear and everything else. And you have that knowledge in your head. You were born with it. But you don't know it and you don't know how to get it. But you want it bad. You maybe even asked Dad for it and he knows your heart. So what's he do? He works up a hologram named Red Elk. And you come and listen to Red Elk and it makes some sense, hopefully. I am literally a hologram that is your upstairs knowledge. I am a folder of your library. And you don't know how to get to the library, but Dad knows that too, so he sends a hologram, Red Elk. In the meantime, you are a hologram to me. Now, I hold this knowledge. I know this knowledge. So why am I telling my hologram this knowledge when I know it? It's to cement what I know, to make it even firmer in myself. Understand? So the fact is, in this room, there is only one, and if you have an Ishkene, the Son of God in your life, then there's three, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and you are the only ones in this room, period. I'm a hologram. Everybody else is. You are the only one. Everybody else is a hologram. It's a paradox. And I proved it over and over and over and over to my wife that I can see the future and tell you exactly what the person that might be coming or whatnot will say. Word for word, write it down. And lo and behold, it happens. Now, am I seeing the future or am I controlling my hologram? To be honest with you, I don't really know. But it just blows her away. You know, this woman was coming up to look at a horse we had for sale. I said, she'll come in a little blue car. She'll stop at the corner before it ends up driving to the house. Look at the house. She have a little young man with her that might be about 14 maybe, 12 or 14. She'll open the door and say, is that the horse? Because they'd stop to look at it. And I'll say, yes. And she'll say, we'll take it. And that's exactly what happened, a little blue car. And those were her precise words. And my wife turned around and just kind of rolled her eyes. But I've done that often. You can create your own future. You are anyway. Through indifference, through fear, or through proper godly use of knowledge. But that same godly use of knowledge, or the knowledge that is from God, can be used by sorcerers just as well. The things that I've learned, every sorcerer, if they're up there a little higher than, you know, is a little higher than the norm, and I'm just a little higher than the norm, they use that. But they use it for self, and for power, and for pride, and for ego, and for money, and for get people afraid of them, so they'll do what they want them to do. I don't. I couldn't, you know, I could switch it. I could do the same thing, but no. Love is the answer, not fear, and love will carry on beyond my life. But those that cast fear, you know, throw fear to make fear work for them, they aren't going to have a long life. As you know, in eternity, yes, but not where they'd like to be. And all of us have got to face the same Creator, and we'll all be responsible for ourselves. Nobody else, but for ourselves. Even those that maybe we've harmed as we mistreated a person or a kid or whatever in our own home, once that child turns 18, that child has got the opportunity from there on in to make good any bad that it had been waddled in. And so they're responsible for themselves from the age of 18 to change their own life. They are, again, a boy until the day he turns 13 is innocent. If he dies, no matter what he's done, he's innocent. A girl, if she reaches the age of 12 years old, from the day she's born until the age of 12, she's innocent. And girls mature faster than boys. And that's why a girl is given 1 year less, because she's much quicker than we are. We're real dolls, and we call them airheads. But anyway, I think we'll stop here, and then I'll explain levitation and how to go about it. And what you do with the knowledge is totally up to you. Again, 22.6 million have heard how to do it. Over that amount, I have written letters until I got... Actually, I quit writing letters. I quit handwriting when I got to the count of 80,000 letters. It took me over 3 years to answer those letters. And many said, would you give that to me again? And I gave it and gave it until finally I said, this is ridiculous. Nobody's sending me $2 that I have to send $2 and a sass. That's not much to ask. $2 just for my time, let alone knowledge. I got $42, and I ended up paying $78 for stamps because nobody sent me, plus the envelopes. And so now I sell that on the internet, and the Indians say, why are you selling this sacred and secret knowledge? And first off, I tell them it's not sacred or secret. Go read the Bible and find it for yourself. It's right there, and it's over 2,000 years old, so you don't hold diddly squat, period. Just because some of you may know how to do it doesn't mean that it belongs to you. It belongs to anybody that wants to delve into it that can read or listen to the scriptures. And I says, and why should I give it away? I said, I got a family to feed, so I'm selling it. You're paying me to do your homework, period. And if you don't like it, get a Bible and look it up for yourself. But you're just too lazy. So I sell it. And I make some money. I made a little over $3,100 this last year. And I spent over $3,800 working, doing God-ordered things. So I'm not making a lick. I've explained that before to the group. I'm telling you people. And, but anyway, so we'll quit here and grab a bite to eat.